Hello everyone, my name is Phil and welcome to a guide about Creative Alchemy. In this video I'm going to explain to you what Creative Alchemy is, why you should care. I'm going to show you how to install it, how to configure it, and at the end have a few practical examples. With the introduction of Windows Vista, Microsoft made some changes to the way applications, especially games, can communicate to sound cards. Under Windows XP, sound cards provided hardware-accelerated audio, and with a creative card, you could enjoy EAX effects and also 3D positional audio. With Windows Vista and later versions of Windows, hardware-accelerated audio is a thing of the past. And what does that all mean? It means if you're running an old game that expected hardware acceleration under Windows Vista or a later version of Windows, you will basically get a very basic sound experience. That could mean a lot of things. It could be, for example, that it doesn't support as many speakers, stereo only. It also means that there might not be support for 3D positional audio over headphones, or that environmental effects, which is EAX, is not supported. And this is what Creative Alchemy is all about. It's about restoring 3D positional audio and EAX sound effects under Vista and later operating systems. I will be using two games as an example in this video. The first one is Far Cry and it's the GOG.com version, and the other game is Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, the Steam version. In Far Cry, for example, I was unable to get surround sound going, and in Splinter Cell I was not able to get the environmental sound effects going. So using Creative Alchemy, I was able to get my surround sound going in Far Cry, and Splinter Cell had the environmental sound effects going as well. Okay, so in this section we're gonna have a look at how to install the drivers. So just make sure that your Sound Blaster card, that you've got the latest drivers. Because sometimes you might not be aware that they've done an update. So here I'm just showing you what to do. You basically go to the Creative website and click on support and then choose your product. So in my case, in my desktop, I've got a Sound Blaster set, and we're just selecting the right operating system. In my case, it's Windows 8.1, the 64-bit version. And here's the driver, and make sure you've got the latest version installed on your machine. Okay, and now we need to download Creative Alchemy. And what is really weird, you won't find it under the Sound Blaster set, so you can find it under a different card, and it's the X-Fi, one of the X-Fi series. Let's have a look which one. It's the Extreme Audio PCI Express here. So I'm not quite sure, they made it a little bit hard to find, but yeah, just gotta select a different sound card, and here it is, download it and install it. Okay, after you install it, now it's time to configure Alchemy. So just load it up, and here it is. It's meant to find games, but it didn't in my case, because I'm using pretty much only Steam, Origin, and GOG games. So we have to add our games manually. So just give it a title, and Far Cry it doesn't like because it's already got a profile for that. So I just called it Far Cry GOG.com version, and then change the radio box from registry to folder. And basically you gotta find the folder that holds the executable of the game. So not just the main folder, which is Far Cry, you gotta find a folder that actually has the executable. And in this case, it's the bin32 folder. And then you just navigate to that folder and hit the OK button. And just press OK again. And here's your profile. Click and then add it to the enabled game list. And we do the same thing for the other game, which is the Steam version of Chaos Theory. So here we just gotta find the Steam folder, and you might have noticed that before I showed you that it added two files into the game folder. So that tells you that Alchemy is actually doing something. So here we're installing the setting up the Chaos Theory, the Steam version. Same thing. We just gotta find the folder, and in Steam it's in the just follow the prompt here, Steam apps, and then under common, and then we've just got to find a game, Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, and here it's under system. So again, we got to find the executable that's actually running the game, and this is Splinter Cell 3.exe. So we do the same thing in Alchemy, just navigating to the right folder, And once we found that, we press the OK button and then press OK again and add it to the enabled list. And once it's done, you can basically close everything off. It's running, it's all done, so it doesn't need to be open and running in the background. You can just cross everything off. And that's really it for this video. So now we're gonna just listen to a few examples. Found it a bit hard to demonstrate the surround feature working in Far Cry, so we're just gonna look at Splinter Cell, and here we can hear the difference between having EAX enabled and disabled. I'm just gonna put a little note at the top telling you what version you're listening to and switch back and forth between the video clips. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, do hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I do all sorts of computer related stuff. I've got a website, philscomputerlab.com, have a look there, and yeah, thanks for watching.
I'm hearing gunfire down there, Fisher. Everything all right?
It's coming from up ahead, but Lambert. And I think...
I'm hearing gunfire down there, Fisher. Everything all right?
It's coming from up ahead, but Lambert. And I think Gorilla. I think Kalashnikov.
What do you mean?
I've had enough AKs fired at me in my time to tell you that wasn't one.
All right. See if there's anything unusual going on.
Kalashnikov.
What do you mean?
I've had enough AKs fired at me in my time to tell you that wasn't one.
All right. See if there's anything unusual going on with their equipment. Keep us posted.
What is it? Some kind of gas pipe. Oh! Look, there's some kind of old...
Keep us posted.
What is it? Some kind of gas pipe. Oh! Look, there's some kind of old thing there. You know, I was the smugglers who used these old things. Smugglers? See, probably had all sorts of secret passages and tunnels. You know, I was the smugglers who used these old things. Smugglers? See, probably had all sorts of secret passages. Down here. Come on. Whoa, careful. It's safe, don't worry. Come on.